I saw them niggas and my stomach dropped, yo. Aw, shoot. They done caught them niggas slipping. They circled around me. Homeboy got off the bike and he got in my face. Talk all that junk now. I ain't say nothing back. What was all that you said about my uncle, huh? Now, what I was trying to say is, man, ain't nobody worried about your uncle. But all I got to say was, man, ain't nobody worried. Growing up in the hood, man, I stayed in some trouble. Damn near every day I was getting into something new. And if you know anything about the hood, then you know ain't nothing else to do but go outside and play with all the bad kids in the neighborhood. I was like 6 years old. I lived in New York with my mom and my little sister. My little sister, she had a bike. It was a pink bike. It had tassels on the handlebars, a bell, and a pink basket on the front of it. And every day, she would leave the house riding the bike and come back walking. Yo, where the hell is your bike at? Chuck stole it. Now let me tell y'all about Chuck. Chuck was like the neighborhood crackhead. I don't know what grade he was in. I don't even know his real name. I don't even know if he went to school, cause I damn sure never saw him ever. But I do know Chuck had an older brother. I don't remember his name, but I do remember he was a light-skinned dude. He was in the 5th grade, and I ain't gonna lie, I was scared of him. He was like the neighborhood bully. Alright, now back to the story. So every day, my sister would get her bike stolen by the little boy Chuck. I don't know how the hell she used to get that joint stolen every day. I don't know if he used to like push her off the bike or if she would just leave it around carelessly and he would just pick it up and go. But being an older brother, it was my job to protect my little sister. So every day when she would come home crying without her bike, I would have to go out and look for the dude Chuck. I would find him, beat him up, then take the bike back home. Honestly, it was like a routine. It was a couple times where I couldn't find him and he would just put the bike on our porch the next morning. So I guess it was our little thing, I guess. But one time in particular, I couldn't find Chuck with the bike. And that was because he ain't have the bike. His older brother had it. And mind you, I was scared of that nigga, so it was gonna be hard for me to get the bike back. But eventually, I built up enough courage to confront this nigga, even though I was like 20 feet away from him. I ran up on him and his friends with a beer bottle in my hand. If you don't give me my sister's bike back, I'ma throw this shit at your face, stupid. Him and his friends just looked at me and started laughing. They don't take you serious. They think you a joke. So I went to my last resort. Mama jokes. You, your mama, and your whole family. Mind you, I know that's not really a mama joke, but I was like 6 years old, son. That's all I could think of. Whoa, don't talk about my family cause my uncle dead, and I'll beat you up if you say it again. And after he said that, I thought about my next move. Cause I ain't trying to get my ass beat. Man, fuck your uncle. As soon as I said that, they all start coming after me. So I threw the glass bottle at him and ran home. A couple days went by and still no bike. I pretty much gave up, man, cause as long as he had the bike, ain't no way I was gonna get it back. That weekend, I remember going to the rec center. Side note, on the weekends, my school turned into a rec center, so we'll go there to play basketball and go swimming and stuff like that. And surprisingly, that shit was like 4 miles away from where I lived. I don't even know how I used to walk there every weekend by myself, now that I think about it. I remember leaving the rec center and I saw 5 niggas riding their bikes towards me. And in front of the pack was the neighborhood bully, riding my sister's pink bike with the tassels on the side and the basket in the front. I saw them niggas and my stomach dropped, yo. Aw, shoot. They done caught them niggas slipping. They circled around me. Homeboy got off the bike and he got in my face. Talk all that junk now. I ain't say nothing back. What was all that you said about my uncle, huh? Now, what I was trying to say is, man, ain't nobody worried about your uncle. But all I got to say was, man, ain't nobody worried. That nigga punched me dead in my jaw, son. I was so scared, I didn't know what to do. After he punched me, I started scanning my surroundings for the best way to escape, cause these niggas had me circled. But then, I saw an opening.
Run.
And I took off, son. I pushed 2 niggas off their bikes and I started running for my life. The only chance for my survival was to run across the football field and jump the gate. They was on bikes, so they wouldn't be able to get over the gates, right? So I'm running. My nigga, I am running. And I just hear them chasing me and just yelling. I had no clue how close they were because I did not look back at all, son. I was gone. I jumped the fence and then I hid under the first car that I saw. Man, I am under the car bawling my eyes out. I'm crying so hard, yo. I was so scared. And I could just hear him yelling, "Find that nigga. When we catch him, we gonna kill that nigga." Man, I thought I was gonna die that day, son. These niggas was trying to kill me. I could see the bottom of their feet while they was searching for me. Man, like an hour passed. At least it felt like an hour. It was probably like 5 minutes for real. But these niggas would not give up. They was so determined to find me, man. So I surrendered. So I got out from under the car. I'm crying for sympathy. I'm trying to beg them to spare my life, telling them not to kill me. And they just laughing. They circled around me again. And I'm just sitting there crying, trying to plead my case. And while I'm talking, the bully decided to run me over with his bike. Like, come on, son. That shit was unnecessary. Y'all niggas already won. What the f was the point of that? These niggas weren't having it, yo. They was out for blood. So I took off again. Bro, I'm screaming for help, son. I am crying. Screaming for somebody to help me, yo. And they just kept chasing me. I'm hiding behind dumpsters. I'm hiding in people's yards. Man, John was crazy. Eventually, I escaped them, though. And I made it home. I was traumatized. I don't even think I told my mom what happened, yo. That shit was scary. All I could think about was how I was gonna get my revenge. And I got it. Oh yeah, I got it. A few days later, I caught him slipping. I picked up the biggest rock I could find and threw that shit at his face. And of course I ran afterwards. And I know that shit hit him because I heard him scream. Then, I saw his little brother and I beat him up again for no reason. Yo, we were some bad kids, man.